Well, we'll just go with that because it plays into the video, which is shift happens, right? Shift happens. So much stuff is out of our control, and shift is change. No matter what we think we would like to happen, oftentimes it doesn't happen. Shift is personal. Each of us experiences change in very unique ways. And as far as I can tell, as I change, I am given opportunity to grow and share and learn and give and receive. And I do that a lot, in relationship with people. And sometimes my relationships are celebratory and fantastic, and other times they're challenging and a struggle and not so fantastic. But relationships serve us, and they serve us the opportunity to express ourselves and to share our thoughts and to have our emotions and to be witnessed. How important it is that we value and understand the worth of our humanity in relationships. We all are a work of art. Some people look at my life and think, that girl is off. There's something wrong with her. Other people look at me and they think, oh, wow, she's really cool, I have no control of how people view me. I don't have control of their shifts. I have control of my shift. I have control of the way that I would like to show up and impact life. And I know from myself personally that has everything to do with being grounded and being transparent and authentic. And, and I know that pretty much everybody else has that same desire for themselves. They want to show up to life in a really healthy, positive way. But the fact is, we don't always show up that way because we're dealing with our shift, and how important it is to own our shift and to develop our own personal tools and skills so that we can be in relationship with other people in the healthiest way possible. So we can communicate with really healthy skills, and hold space for those people who are in their own shift. One thing about relationship and shift that I think is really important to honor and respect is that when you're in a communication with somebody who is sharing pain, who is having a hard time in life, and maybe their way of handling it is to project onto you personally or onto life around them. I know I do it. I know I have projected, definitely. I certainly don't want to own my shift sometimes. But I have learned to start witnessing in my relationships when it's not my shift, and when somebody is needing catharsis. They need to empty the thoughts in their head and put them in word, and have me be there to receive it and to get it and to validate their experience. Just like I need other people to do that for me. I need to be heard. I need to be witnessed. I need to have the ability to just say what's on my mind, even if it's not nice and not necessarily delivered in the most friendly way. I have worked a lot to develop skills in my personality so that I would be able to own my shift more and not be as reactive to life, but more responsive. And I work to help people also learn to not be as reactive and more responsive, and to, I help people seek skills or understand that skills are necessary in the pursuit of happiness and success on a really personal, individual level. We can have all the money in the world, we can have the biggest house, we can have decent health. But all that stuff doesn't bring a peace of mind and happiness. We usually find that in being present, being grateful, and being responsible for our life experience. It's the holidays, and sometimes things get pretty intense. There can be a lot of stress around the holidays, and sometimes relationships will go a little haywire. How important it is that we own our own shift and hold healthy space for others who are going through their shift, and maybe not in the moment acknowledging that it is a moment, we're just blah, or having one of those, but later, sometimes taking the time and making the effort to apologize for your shift and acknowledge that it was kind of some really crappy shift you were going through. At least these things help to establish and maintain healthy relationships. So, here's to owning our shift, just for the health of it.